Hi everyone, welcome to this Valuecase product release. As always, we shipped a lot of new features that help you work smoother with our platform. And today I want to show you the most important ones. Everything else you will find on our website, in the changelog, and in the product newsletter as always. Now, today I will show you our new AI feature to help you create amazing visualizations in the platform. We also have an update for our activity feed, for the relative due dates, and also for our dashboard, where we launched a new global search. So let me start with the first one, which is the highlight of this release, our new AI feature here. A big pain we wanted to solve with this feature is that many of you had to go to PowerPoint, Figma, or some other external tool to create visualizations to put into our platform. And this is very annoying. It can just be a terrible back and forth, and we think we can make it much easier and give you much more flexibility. So now in our content block, as well as in our accordion block, you will find a new option to create with AI here in the sidebar. This opens up a prompting window where you can put in anything you want and just have it visualized by AI. We also have a few cool examples down here. So for example, a single big quote, and then you can click create and just wait for a few seconds until it's there. Of course, always with AI, it takes a few seconds. And there you go. We have a very nice quote in here, and I could now change this. What is really important about this feature is it's not your average AI image generator that is really imprecise. Instead, we build it in a completely different way, and you are able to really do precise changes to this. So let me go here and say refine with AI. Now I already get a few quick changes. So I could say make accent color orange instead of the blue. So let me just do this and create with AI again. The cool thing about this is it won't hallucinate, it won't change anything else in your visual here. It will just do this very targeted edit. And this is great, for example, if you have like pricing tables you want to change, or whatever it is actually, to just do very, very precise changes. Now this is orange, and let me go down here to show you a few more examples. So for example, we have these statistics. You could really easily imagine like just taking them from your website and putting them in here. We also have a pricing table. So for this, I just copied the pricing from our website and told it to please just leave out all the details and put it in here. Also, I used a link in here. So what is really cool about this is you can use links and just put them into the prompting window in the beginning where you want to have them, and then it will generate. And here's a very good different example of the refinement feature. So if I want to go in here, I can basically just say, change the pricing of growth package to 79 euros. And now the AI feature did its very targeted edit to the growth package, which is amazing. And you don't have to be worried about any hallucinations here or just changing everything that was in your visual before and messing it up. And here's another good example, a layout, so you can create quite custom and also quite complex things. And then we have something fun, the jumping hippo. Of course, this will probably not be your standard use case. Okay, on to the second one. I just switched to the next page here. We have a big update for our activity feed. So far, for our activity feed, it was not possible to track embedded content. So let's say you used a YouTube video, a Loom video, a Calendly embed, whatever it is basically that you embed from external sources, you couldn't track in Valuecase if that has been clicked. This changes with this update, which is quite a big one. You can now really see if somebody engages with your embedded content in the activity feed. So let me switch here. And now you see the sidebar here. I have interacted with YouTube embed and interacted with Loom embed. Nothing you need to do for this. This is now out of the box, enabled for everyone. So you'll get a lot more visibility into your customer interaction with your spaces. And for example, we have a huge academy where we embedded a lot of Loom videos, and I was completely blind to what was happening. Always had to go to Loom to really see. And now with this feature, I finally can see how my videos are clicked and if this academy is actually used like I want it to be. Now on to the next one, which is a big update to our relative due dates. Before, we always had relative due dates based on the start date of your action plan, right? So you could have a start date today and then change it to in a few days, and all the due dates would adjust. However, many of you told us that you actually want to do this based on a target date for the action plan. So you want to work backwards, right? And this is something we are enabling now. When you go to your template, and let me just switch to the template of this space. When you go to your template, you will have in your action plan a new setting that is set task reference date. And here you can decide what the reference date of the action plan should be, and you can change it to from target date. And then when you start setting due dates, so for example, I can maybe just fold this open. So you see here, this is T-0. So this is really the last day. This is the target date, let's say the launch date. And then I can work backwards from the target date, and this has to start T-20. And when you then create a space, which I did here, you will see that these dates fill out based on the target date. And I could go here and, for example, say the target date is let's say in a few weeks, you will see that all the dates adjust, and basically you have a completely new timetable here, which just enables you to work much, much faster and work back from the target date. And also when I change it again to something in July, maybe let's do 23rd, you will see that the first date becomes overdue. Now you can of course go in manually and change this around, but this just enables you to work in a different way with the platform and the action plans. Okay, for the final feature, I need to change to our dashboard. In your dashboard, you will find a new global search bar on the top. Just click on it to activate it, and here you can search for anything in Valuecase, your templates, your spaces, different settings. And this doesn't only work with a mouse, it also works just with the keyboard. So if I just move out again, I can use, as in other apps, right, the CMDK or the Control K shortcut to get here. And then I can, for example, move to my templates, just press enter, move back to the spaces, and it makes it just extremely fast to move around the dashboards. As always, we try to make it easier for you to use the platform, especially as a power user, and go where you need to go. Now, this is it for this release video. We are really looking forward to your feedback. Let us know if you encounter any problems or any issues, or if you have any other feedback for us. We are really looking forward to hearing that. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.
One clear place, journey bright, customers happy from day to night. Sales through success, smooth in pace, move